Okay, so you cheated on your husband and now he's punishing you. What do you do in this situation? Did you deserve this punishment? Do you have to stay and accept how he's treating you because you did this thing that you shouldn't have done that was really hurtful and damaging to your relationship? I'm Karen with a Better Relationship Coaching, and this is what we're going to be talking about today. I wanted to make this video because I've had this come up with two different women, the same situation where they cheated on their husband and they're both being punished in very different ways. So I want to talk about what that punishment can look like and what to do in that situation because it's really difficult and it comes with a lot of complicated feelings because you cheated. Should you have done that? Nope, absolutely not. And do you deserve to have this punishment? So here are the two different ways that this looks, and this is what I see when I see this happening. It's one of these two. So one of these ways is her partner has been very understandably upset. So him being upset about the whole thing absolutely makes sense. Angry, frustrated, feeling betrayed, sad, disappointed, hurt, all of the things. He's feeling these things. This is absolutely okay, understandable. Of course he's feeling these things. But how he's acting is not okay. Yelling, calling names, really verbally abusive whenever he's triggered by something. And he's not willing to talk to anyone to be able to work through this, either on his own or with his partner. And so this situation will continue to repeat until they have worked through what was going on. And so she feels bad because she did cheat. She had an affair. Absolutely, again, not okay. But now he's punishing her for it in a way that's not ever going to be helpful for the relationship. It makes total sense that he's feeling all the things he's feeling, like I said. But what he's doing with those feelings is not constructive at all. And by the way, this has been a very long time. And if nobody disrupts this pattern, you can sit here for years, right? Because no other tools or way to handle all of that anger, pain, and frustration are being introduced to help them actually be able to process and work on the situation to be able to move forward one way or another. The other way that I am seeing this, she cheated on her husband. Not good. Absolutely. Again, all of those feelings, hurt, embarrassment, anger, frustration, confusion, all of those things are very valid. But what he's doing is totally shutting down. Won't talk to her. No conversation. Just totally walled off to any communication with her. Now, this is not the initial, he didn't just find out about this, right? This didn't just happen. Again, this has been going on for a very long time. And he's just very walled off to her. So like I said, this pattern, unless someone disrupts it and says, hey, I'm not doing this anymore, it can go on for a very long, it can go on forever, really. So the question is, what do you do? You're on the receiving end of this because you have done something that you shouldn't have done. So I want to be really clear. I'm not condoning having an affair. What I'm also not condoning, though, is the punishing behavior that you receive because your partner won't do anything, won't talk to anyone, or engage in any kind of outside help so that you guys can move forward in a different way. Here's the other thing. If your partner cheats on you, you absolutely have a choice to stay or go. I have a video about this, and I'm going to link it at the end. Because you can stay or you can go. You don't have to stay in the relationship. But if you are going to stay in the relationship, an affair is something that you absolutely have to work on getting past. It's not going to happen magically or automatically. You have to get the support you need to either on your own, if you don't want to do couples for whatever reason, but you have to get the support you need to be able to process what's going on, someone that's going to help you be able to move forward and reconcile everything that's happening. And it's not an easy process. The approximate amount of time it takes to be able to really move forward after infidelity is 2 to 5 years. So it takes a lot of work because it's a huge betrayal and relational wound and relational trauma. So it's not an easy thing. And it makes sense that you get so upset and triggered easily about this because of the relational trauma that it really is. But you have to get the help you need. And so if you cheated, your partner's not getting that support, not willing to do couples, not willing to do it on his own, then do you have to be on the receiving end of this being iced out or being yelled at every time he's triggered? And the answer is absolutely not. When I'm working with someone around this, how I want you to think about it is, yes, you did something that you shouldn't have done. 100% shouldn't have done it. And you still don't have to stay in a relationship or continue to stay in this dynamic that is very unhealthy, not going to help you be able to move forward and get to a better place in the relationship or to be able to move forward on your own. But what I see is, and both of these women that came to me for this were feeling the same way. I did this horrible thing. Do I deserve the punishment that I'm getting? How long do I have to deal with the punishment that I'm receiving? Because somewhere they believe that they do deserve to have the punishment that they're receiving. And again, if you've been cheated on, I'm not saying you get a 2-day turnaround time to be able to get over it and move forward. Absolutely not. But take the time to figure out what you want to do. Get the support you need to know what your next steps are going to be. And if you decide to stay in the relationship, then work on the relationship. Okay? Because when there's infidelity, that does not typically happen in isolation. There's something else in the foundation of the relationship that's off. You guys need to work on rebuilding that relationship. And if you're not doing that work, it can be 20 years later that you're like, okay, we're good, but really you've just swept it under the rug and it is still there, that seed of resentment that you guys never dealt with. What I want you to take away from this is if you cheated on your partner and you feel like you're still being punished for it, but haven't done the work, you have options there to decide, do I want to stay, or is this relationship never going to get better because my partner is not willing to do the work and he just insists on punishing me for it? Do I want to leave? It is okay for you to make that choice. And I recommend that you get the support that you need to be able to move forward in that confidently yourself. And if you have been cheated on, get the support that you need to be able to process all of that. Figure out if you want to stay or leave the relationship and what's going to be the best thing for you. But again, if you're going to stay in the relationship, do the work to have the relationship be good, especially if you have kids in the home, right? Because there's no use in staying in a miserable relationship where you're quietly or outwardly feeling angry and resentful at your partner all the time. You both deserve better than that. I'm going to link a couple of videos here that are going to be helpful for you in your next steps in this. I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to subscribe and share it with someone else who needs to hear this. It's a very difficult situation to be in, and it's actually more common than we talk about. So get the help you need to be able to move forward one way or another in this situation for both of you. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Hey, if this was helpful for you at all, please don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone else who needs to hear it. It really helps other people be able to find these videos.